So I didn't realize this earlier, but it looks like the lightsabers are divided into halves, if not thirds. And you can tell which combination of pieces you have by looking at the name, if you manage to memorize the names.
Ah!
Kuflinka.
Sweet, I'm lieutenant now. I can buy a blaster. That sounds nice. Can probably also access that other mission now. Leveling the playing field. We have an informant who has a device they claim will be extremely useful to us. You'll rendezvous with them at Olga's Cantina to check it out and see if it really is worth our while. I can't tell you what they look like. Their anonymity is crucial to our mission. You'll need to suss them out, trial and error style. By asking them a passphrase. Don't worry. If you ask the wrong person, they'll just think you're a moof milker. I can try that, but I'm not sure where this is going. It sounds like it's probably story relevant, so it might go annoyingly. Am I short on anything? White kyber crystal. That is not something you can get in stores. Interesting. Well, I kind of want to put that in something now. But maybe wait till I see what else I collect. Blue is my color. Like, there isn't another lightsaber color I'm gonna get that's better than what I have. Nalani might appreciate a white kyber crystal. So perhaps we can do a trade. My white kyber crystal for 2 pieces of scrap metal. That seems fair. There isn't a tent there. Apparently that doesn't matter. Now she's taking a shower. Okay. I guess that worked. Place in world. What? That is so tiny. Put in inventory. Then place that in a lightsaber hilt. Yeah. Alright, how's this look? Ooh. Sweet. Spar the lightsaber. Oh, sweet. It feels like it would be cream soda flavored. Is anybody else getting that vibe? There's just the slightest hint of yellow to it. It's like kind of an off-white lightsaber. And it's not a bad handle. Sweet! I reached higher fitness, and my lightsaber disappeared.
Oh, so.
Branka!
Well, I seem to have figured it out. Alright. We are apparently both starving, and I can understand why. Apparently the food here is not doing it for us, like, at all. Which is upsetting. Maybe I'm just a much better cook than anyone else in the galaxy. Alright, I gotta pick out a person out of all these people. Was I told the passphrase, by the way? I'm not sure I was. Also, I apparently really need the toilet. Am I gonna make it to the bathroom? It's like forever away. What I need to do is apparently gonna take a while. So, she might as well go on another flight mission. What? How are we getting reception? I'm uncomfortable, but I'm also very, very happy. And yet, level 5 fitness, I figure I would be able to start moving more quickly. But apparently not. Let's you go on another business trip. Let's see if we can get that gold lichen this time. Get into Oga's good graces. It certainly is big up close. I think we've got the equipment we need to do a better golden lichen run. I think one of the options was thermal detonator. Throw thermal detonator, let's see what that does. Now, here is where I have a complaint about the game, and I'm gonna do something about it, because there is a workaround. So when I made my sim, I gave myself a bit of a belly, which was to be accurate to where I was in real life at the time, but also with the expectation that I would be able to work off the pounds in game by doing exercises and reaching a certain level in fitness. I'm at 5 now. And I was getting impatient with it. And I Googled it and discovered that there is actually this thing in the game where whatever your character's weight is set to when you're in create a sim mode, they will never be able to get thinner than that through normal means. They can get heavier, which is what's happened because my sim is quite a bit heavier than it used to be. But there is no amount of work that you can do exercise-wise to get thinner than you were at the start, which is disappointing. But there is something you can do, which is that in the reward store, I think it costs $7.50. There's an Instaline potion that you can purchase with reward points, which will trim your sim all the way down to being like maximum skinniness. But there's a couple of reasons I've been waiting to do this. One is that if you have maximum skinniness and no muscles, then you basically just look like a twig. And the other reason is because I did want to actually go through the efforts of, like actually putting in work that would naturally result in losing weight, that being reaching a certain level of fitness, before using this workaround to basically cheat my way past this cheaty wall that the game has put in. And I've done that now. I've reached level 5 fitness, so I don't feel as guilty taking this now. There we go. I don't know why it fountains like that. I guess to show that it's magic. Yum yum. Does not seem at all excited about that.
Ah,
Vroom.
tunic.
Nice. Nalani produces a thermal detonator. Activates it and throws. Yes, cheers Hondo. As the devastating device hurls through the air, it lands next to the First Order transport and explodes, destroying the vehicle and propelling nearby stormtroopers into the air. That sounds like it would be fun to watch. At first I thought she had just found a tiny droid. Or a tiny Death Star. But no, it's a thermal detonator. The small crew swiftly pushes the final crate into the Falcon and take off. The ground troopers open fire on the Vulcan, but the deflector shields hold true as they race away. The TIE Echelon pursues them. Oh, this much I've already been through. Fly high. Goodness, is she gonna recognize me when she gets back? Also, what am I doing? Dancing? Rather than that, let's pester some people. Scoundrel informant. Should I be specifically looking for a scoundrel then? This guy appears to be the only one here. But I am not seeing an option here either. This is the only person with the recite passphrase option. So maybe it's them? You can't see it, but I have my arms raised in wonder. Oh yeah, this part. Fire at spire formations. I want to find out what that actually is. Is it formations as in the ships are flying in a certain pattern? Or is this literally just rocks she's shooting at? Just giant rocks. Chewbacca moves to the main gun and fires at the spires. Chunks of petrified trees fly everywhere. Ah! Trees, that's what it is. The base of one spire fractures and collapses into another spire. A chain reaction of falling spires careens towards the TIE Echelon, which diverts to avoid the chaos. The Falcon quickly pulls up and exits Batuu's atmosphere. Was that a better result? I don't recall. Maybe they escape faster.
We sit in a row.
Vermoid.
Oh, Gosha.
Was that a yes or no?
Oh,
I feel like everybody would have
Bubba.
responded that way.
Big boost.
It took you long enough, I'll only pay half, grumbles Pintu. Won't go for that this time because we brought the entire shipment. And, to the best of my knowledge, we're not delayed all that long. So no, demand more. So you're the nibby. I'll tell you what you came for, but I want something in return. The First Order is developing a prototype blaster rifle. A small shipment of the prototypes just arrived and they're being stored in the supply crate in the first order cargo building. Swipe one for me, and we can go from there. Cargo building. I'm thinking of a couple places that could be. I'll see if I can get in there. I've got data spikes. Can probably pull it off. So there really wasn't a lot of sussing out to do, as much as V suggested. It was literally just find the one person I had the option of reciting the passphrase to. Also, Hondo is here. How are you here? Is Hondo like Nick Fury? Does he have body doubles in different places? Too many Sims in one place. What's going on? Is this max capacity? Is this now a fire hazard? What if the ground opens up? Maybe it is fine for Ben to sneak out. Stay out of this. Here's the money. Don't push your luck. While you're still able to walk out of here on 2 feet. Shouts Pintu. Hondo mutters some choice phrases under his breath, and the group returns to the Falcon to chart a course for Batuu. Stay out of this, here's the money. So I don't know if that was the agreed on amount or if that was the lower amount. In any case, though, it seems like this person's just going to be a jerk either way. So I won't bother doing that mission again. I've developed a fear of crowded places. I'd better go somewhere else. So I don't have a ton of rewards to be spending on Fear Begone. And I can't seem to get rid of these two wants, and what they are things that I can't do here. So I can't get any more reward points for the time being. Rank 2 runner. Scoundrel uniform, bribe interaction. Cool. Lost and found. I've been talking you up to Doc Onder. You're welcome. He is a great ally to have, especially during these times. Doc could use your help. His antiquities shop was ransacked, most likely by scrap rats. His wares could be scattered all throughout Blackspire Outpost. Those antiquities are worth more to Doc than credits are worth to me. If that's even possible. Meet with him and see if you can help him recover his lost treasures. Alright. Don't know what that's gonna involve. Sounds like it involves a lot of searching around through like scrap piles or something, or maybe talking to people. Translated from Athorian. Some of my precious antiquities have gone missing. Can you please help retrieve them by asking citizens and searching around Batuu? End translation. Ask about lost antiquities. Probably not the right kind of person to ask first, as a test to see how these kinds of conversations go. I have better things to do than steal silly trinkets. Try checking into the scrap piles around Batuu. That makes sense. I'll see if multiple people say more or less the same thing.
Exenoizant?
Oh, Sir Pablo.
Wasusa!
I haven't seen them. I checked scrap piles. Okay. Oh, and supply crates. I'd rather not look through supply crates. Acquired the handiness skill from searching through a pile. Obtained 1 scrap metal. Nothing to do with the antiquities then. So it is quite possibly this place that I'm supposed to be doing something with. Build a droids to distract them. Oh yeah. That was a thing I wanted to do when I came here. Order custom BB unit. Ooh. Options. Alright, yeah. Do that. Sweet. I have a robot. Can I take this home with me?
Kapubda? Kranau Sherpa? Sashibo! Esenoi, her creep?
Am I talking to it? I guess so. Did we? There's a social meter for the robot.
Ospa?
Ah, I can play radio.
Kazoo! Hova Kisoy!
Complement programming.
Emba?
Try that, I guess.
Ushim! Ushim!
Did it like that? I can't tell. I don't speak droid well yet. I don't see a thing for telling it to do stuff like distract people. This looks like a lot of stuff to learn. Oh no, there's too many people here all of a sudden. Yeah, weird. It is following me around. It is pretty adorable. This would go many bad ways. Go here. Ooh, engage distract protocol. That might help. That also could have helped earlier, had I known that was an option. Alright, I had best do a save before attempting this. Wonder if I need distractions to be nearby. Engage distract protocol. And then I will make an attempt at that. Looks like a resistance member. Yes. And then I will attempt to override locks. I don't know how that's gonna go. Looks like I can also have the droid override locks. But does not appear to be quite working. Yeah, I don't think it's causing a distraction properly. Maybe I need it to be over here then? I can try that. So even having it cause a distraction right here was not causing enough of a distraction to keep, like, everybody off of me. Can I use droids to override locks? And is that easier? Maybe wait until people moved around a bit. I don't think I can get the droid to cause a distraction in there. Don't think it'll be allowed in that area. Right, I don't think anybody's moving around right now. Scold. Droid failed to override. That doesn't help then. Too frustrated for most recent override failure. That wasn't me, that was the droid. So I'm just not allowed to try anything now. Okay. Well, I've officially lost patience with this mission then. Because at this point, it is now either I wait for however long this takes to go away, or I reload the game again, which takes time. 51 minutes, it may not be that long in game. Just find some random thing to do. Feeling fine. Right, attempt to override locks. Better set this to cause a distraction, like right here. As well. Apparently that is not working. You don't need to do that, you're about to be distracted. Don't worry about it. Under watch. It is in fact attempting to cause distraction now, but does not seem to be working. This guy is not distracted. No, stop. Engage follow. Can't seem to get the droid to stop distracting now. Do several things. Joke about politicians. Flatter. Discuss fitness techniques. Yeah, that thing is not stopping what it's doing. Someone's right there now. Stop. Go over there. Now there's several people here. Now I'm getting ID checked. Ah, this is annoying. Yeah, I've lost patience with this mission. I get the impression though that that's a story required mission. Like, I don't think the story will progress unless that gets finished. But given how long it takes to reload a file, and how either these guys just know when I'm attempting to override a crate, or I just have the worst luck. Either of those, but either case, this is consuming a lot of time now, and I'm not having fun. So I do think I've reached my limit with the resistance. Which is not even as far as I've gotten with the First Order. With other Sims. Scoundrels I haven't necessarily run into an impasse with as of yet, although I might have now because the mission Alani's on, which sounds also story required, does not seem to be yielding results. At least not with the scrap pile searches. Maybe she'd be more likely to find things by searching crates, but then I just run into that same issue. So, not necessarily an impasse, but a point where it certainly stops being fun and starts feeling like just a waste of time. With the First Order, I'd run into a glitch where I needed to report back to a particular person after doing a mission, and that person just refused to exist. So that did seem like a legitimate impasse. So as far as suggestions based on my own experience with this DLC, I seem to be finding that I get the most out of this in the least frustration when I do just enough of this DLC to be able to get at least one lightsaber for each member of the household. Because having lightsabers is fun. Especially the random spars and challenges that come about as just a part of everyday life when everyone in the household has a lightsaber. And maybe do First Order missions at least up to the point of getting the first Stormtrooper outfit. If you're really into Stormtrooper outfits. beyond that, I'm not sure what else it has to offer as far as unlockables, because I have never really gotten that far. The white kyber crystal was a surprise. I don't think that's an automatic, though. I think that was just a rare occurrence for completing a mission. Like a random loot drop, in other words. How do I do this then? Phone. Travel. End vacation. Yeah, I see a droid. We just have lightsabers, good. Put in inventory. That's what I do if I don't like want it around necessarily. This thing is a portable radio. This is rather fascinating. Alright, number one thing we need to do, now that we're back. Sparred lightsabers.
Fucking nerf.
Oh goodness. Get us some moves. Yes. This is what married life is all about. Oh my gosh, it's so slow. Ooh, I jumped. And stopped and died and... now it's going... slowly. If this was a race, I wouldn't know how to call it. Except for the fact that it's the only one racing. And it just died.